Hey everybody, this is a video on how to book a ferry from Ceiba ferry terminal on the mainland to Vieques, Puerto Rico, to where you're going to be for the wedding. The first thing you need to do is go on to your phone and download from the App Store an app called City Experiences. It's going to say City Experiences Ferry. Click on that. You're going to see one that has a little flag on it that looks like that. It's City Experiences anchored by Hornblower. I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to hit open. But if you didn't download it yet, it would say get. So I'm going to hit open. It'll bring me right to the app. And what you're going to want to do is it'll either say buy tickets. See, it just changed to use tickets because I have tickets. You're going to go up here to these three lines and you're going to click on buy tickets. You're going to be leaving from Ceiba, and make sure you don't hit Culebra. We do not want you going to Culebra. Hit Ceiba, and then you're going to change it to the date, and you're going to change it to February. And I'm going to book a ticket for someone leaving on the 18th. They're going to leave from Ceiba. You're going to click on, see it says Vieques. Make sure you hit Vieques. And then it'll give you options if it's a one-way. I'm going to book a round trip ticket. I suggest you do that. So I'm going to, on the way out, it's going to be the 18th, and I know that this person has a 1:30 p.m. American Airlines flight coming in from San Juan Airport. It's going to take you about an hour via Uber down to the Ceiba ferry. So I'm going to need to at least get her a ferry that's, if she lands at about 2, the ferry is at, the next available ferry that I think that you should take is 6:30 p.m. because it's going to take you an hour to get down from the airport. And you need to be at the ferry, they say, about 45 minutes to an hour before the ferry leaves. So that brings me to 1:45, 2:45, 3:45. So there's a ferry in there, I believe, at like 3 o'clock. We're going to miss that ferry. So I'm going to book her for the 6:30 ferry and hit select. And then it'll ask you a return time. So she's coming back from Vieques to, let's see, the timer's here. She's going to go from Vieques to Ceiba. And she has to be on a flight at 5:53 at the San Juan Airport. Now it takes you an hour. The ferry takes about an hour, 45 minutes. Well, let's just make it an hour. So it's going to take you an hour to get back to Ceiba, and then it's going to take you an hour to get to the airport. So I would book it at give you about 2 hours. So her flight is it's about 6 o'clock from San Juan. So I need her to be, if she took this 3:30 flight, she would get in at 5, and there's no way that she'd be at the airport in time because that would get her in at 5:30 to Ceiba, and then 6 o'clock to the San Juan Airport. Her plane's already going to be gone by then. So I'm going to book the 12 o'clock ferry, so it gives her enough time to get up there. And so we have that flight. She is you all are all going to be non-residents. Now this person is a non-resident senior. And then I'm going to click one ticket for her. There's other options here that you can choose from. So you can add things to it that you're carrying with. Anything that you need to have in here. There's luggage. I'm gonna put a luggage on here for her. And then let's see. All right, so that's the additional things that she needs. I'm gonna hit checkout. And then I'm gonna put the hotel. And it's not here. And then it says, the hotel's not here. I'm going to skip that. It says if your hotel is not listed, please select the city in which you are staying. And there should be Vieques in here. Vieques. And then I'm going to hit submit. And then you type in your name or the person you're buying the ticket for. And I'm going to hit confirm. So then I'll show you what you have. Saba to Vieques and back. There's a round trip arrow there. And non-resident senior, $2. Luggage, $2. Subtotal, $4. And then you would either put your credit card in here or you can buy with Apple Pay. And I'm going to buy with Apple Pay. And it's going to process. And then the tickets will come up. And then I'll see on my phone that I purchased on this date, confirmation, and it'll show your boarding at, here's your digital ticket that you can just show to, getting on the ferry, you would just show this ticket to the person on the way in and on the way out. But it'll show you the dates that you have reserved. And that is all.
For anyone who's purchasing the ticket that is not a senior, it's going to cost $2 each way. For a senior, it's only $1. So this ticket ended up costing a total of, I think, $4 round trip. Is a lot of money to come here. The cheapest thing you're going to do all week. If you just want to buy tickets every day, you'll enjoy that. But if for anyone under the age of 60, your ticket will cost you $2 rather than each way. So this round trip ticket would have cost someone under 60 $4.
All right, well, thank you, and make a suggest if you need any help doing this. I would suggest doing this ahead of time, because at the box office, if you don't do it ahead of time, they could run out of tickets for that ferry, and you'll have to wait another 2 hours, or if you're in late, you might miss the ferry, and we don't want you doing that, because then you're going to have to find a hotel to stay at, and then there's not a lot of hotels down near Saba.
And they do sell out quickly. So February became available yesterday. It is highly recommended that you purchase this immediately. Did you purchase this yet?
All right, thank you.